Hi, this is Elizabeth with Southern Embellishment, and I'm here to show you my new junk journal design team for Ephemera's Vintage Garden project. And I have used the Victorian Romance Journal Kit. I love this kit, and last month I made the little mini journal. But when I received this kit to work with for my project, I saw the large tags and fell in love with them and knew immediately what I wanted to do with them. So I have it done, and I'm going to show you. I wanted to make a tag booklet, and as you can see, the binding is the ring through the tags. I have 162 tags in this tag slash booklet slash little junk journal. After I finished making it, I realized all the things, I just started getting ideas of how it could be utilized. My first thought is I keep a tablet, something like this actually, but it's spiral bound at the top, and I keep a tablet on my kitchen cabinet for jotting down things to remember or dates or whatever, rather than a regular calendar laying there. But I depend on a tablet laying on my kitchen counter to remind myself of things. And so when I made this, that was my first thought. Oh, well, this I could lay there. It'd be gorgeous. It'd be pretty. It'd be a lot better than just a plain tablet. And but anyway, the more I got into it, the more I thought, oh, this, and this. I mean, they're just different things you could do with this. So let me get into it. I just bound it with some sari ribbon, and to keep it closed. And then we'll go through. It's 162 tags, and so some of them are more decorative, some are tea-dyed paper. So you have places, if you do use it for a journal, because it'll pop down in your purse if you wanted to utilize it that way. So this is the first tag, and these are the tags that come with the Victorian Romance printable journal kit. And she had them on a sheet of 3. And so I have went through here. I put some little rosette trim and sewed on some sari ribbon there, and did some stamping. And of course I sewed around it. And on this one I had sewed a piece of tea-dyed paper. And so even though it was something you could journal on the back, I went ahead and added the tea-dyed paper. I like that. So that's the cover of my little tag journal. And then here, I just took a doily and a garment pin and put it on there. Because as I began to put this together, I thought, oh, you could have, we all make tags to have for our projects. And I thought, well, what a neat way to store tags that we've made to put into future projects and future journals, than just have a ring of tags. Just keep adding to, I still have plenty of room. Even though this is 162 tags, I could still fit more on there. And then the ring is, easy to pop open. So I could just, as I decorate tags, put them on this ring, have it there ready, keeps them nice and neat, and then take them off as I want to use them to put in my journals, if I didn't want to use it as a junk journal or use it for notes or whatever. So there's just various things that you can do with this. So I began to add pieces of doilies and lace and things like that we could have for junk journal add-ons too, as we're making our junk journals. We've got tea-dyed paper. I just took and as I was traveling in the car one day on a short little trip, I just took and use this as my template and cut out tea-dyed paper tags. On this one is a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera, and on a tea-dyed tag with just little pieces of, I guess that's one piece, yeah, just little pieces of scrap papers, and utilize this little journaling cards or whatever you want to utilize it for. And I took some scrapbook paper from my stash to utilize and made tags too. This is light enough, even though it has a pattern and some like watercolor effect on it. It's still light enough to journal on. So I thought those would be good, and the colors match the color scheme of the journal kit. Some more tea-dyed. And then I put different size of tags in here. Here's the smaller tags. Everything's coffee or tea dyed on these, and then I stenciled the little doily on there and inked it up, and this side too is stenciled with the little doily stencil. And some more coffee. This way, if you either have these that you can decorate and put, you can stencil on and decorate and put in your journals, or again, if you're using it as a journal or as a little tablet to utilize it, and it's pretty while you're using it, these are nice to have too. So now I also included in here, and I put as many as I could that had the color scheme in here. The beautiful thing, one of the great things as far as Debbie Ann's Ephemeris Vintage Garden goes, if you have, it costs $30 a year to join the garden club. With that garden club, you get great discounts on your digital kits and digital items, but also every month she puts out a freebie. And so I went through and I tried to use as many freebies in this tag journal as I could to show you the benefits of joining the Ephemeris Vintage Garden, becoming a garden club member. And so this was one of the freebies, and it's just gorgeous. So that was one of the freebies. So I've got several of those through here, and I'll try my best to point them out each time. This was a little laser cut cupcake holder from Michael's. I just had some in my stash, so I utilized that for a little tuck spot and just put a tea dye tag in there. And this was again on one of the same paper lines. I think it's from K&B, but I'm not sure. Paper lines that, again, it's light enough you can journal on. And so made a little pocket out of that. And it's only because I'm trying to do it with one hand. Other than that, it's easy to get in there. And then it's still light enough on the other side to journal on. Some more coffee dye, which I love the effects of the way the coffee dye did. And then here I put, again, I took a garment pen and a nice piece of lace if you wanted to have something that you could have available as you're working on your journals to utilize, or just enjoy it being in the tag book. And then here is another piece of scrap paper that I took and made a tag out of. I'm sorry, I'm fumble fingers today. Then here's some more coffee dye, and I did some stenciling with the doily. And the other side I have also. I'm probably moving this so much that it's making you motion sick. I apologize. Some more of that. And here's some more of the scrapbook paper. Here's another one of Debbie Ann's freebies. And this was for Easter, but I thought, to me, they're just cute little Victorian girls that could be utilized in other things besides Easter. Even though it's beautiful for that, it can be for other things. Tea dye, and then here's just tea dye with some more of the Tim Holtz ephemera pieces from his new pack. And then here's another one of the tags from the digital collection, and I washi taped it, I stenciled it with different designs and some words, and put some lace on there, and just frumped it up a little bit, and stenciled the opposite side also. Some more coffee dyed tags. Scrapbook paper, some more stenciled, did a little different size, and again I was taking scrap pieces of paper, so if they were a little bit shorter I didn't worry about it. I just thought it could be put in there, no problem. Here is some like bill of sales, and I just had coffee dyed that you can use, and I just shaped it into a tag. Here's some ledger paper. Here's a smaller tag. Here's one of the shorter tags, just using up my scraps that I had. And then here is a coffee dyed tag that I put a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera, but this is a piece of Debbie Ann's, one of her freebies. And so other than the journal kit, I took the freebies to show you one of the major benefits. She just gives us beautiful freebies every month when you are a member of the garden club. So I wanted to showcase those, as many as I could. This is a stamp set showing Paris. Here's some graph paper, some more of the watercolor look scrapbooking. Let me flip through some of these. This is part of that Easter freebie that Debbie Ann I received from her garden club kit. Here's a little luggage. No, actually it's a canning company order form. And then this was a piece of book paper that I recycled, and I just liked it. I thought it was kind of cool. Put a little piece of ephemera on it. Here's another one of the tags. Put washi, some stamps, postcard stamp, London Bridge stamp, and then a little piece of ribbon and some lace on it, and sewed around it with tea-dyed paper on the back. So just a lot, I mean 162 tags. That's a lot to have ready for your books. Here's another piece of lace with the garment pin. So therefore it's just a matter of taking that off the ring. And then this is a book, this is the front cover of a book that I just enjoyed reading so much, and I thought the image went along with the Victorian romance. Well, I've lost my front cover. Here it is. It went along with the Victorian romance theme. And so I cut that into the shape of a tag, and I just thought that was neat. I like that. And recycle, we like to do that. But here was a piece of mat that I had in my stash that was tea-dyed, and I put it in the shape of a tag at the top, but here's a little piece of Surrey ribbon that I stapled, and I made a pocket out of it. I sewed up here, I sewed tea-dyed paper so it could be journaled on. And then down here I flipped it up and sewed a pocket, and it's got little scraps of the papers that I put through here. And here's some more of the freebies. Little card here, and a little card here. A little chicken on it and a crown. I thought that was so cute. That's out of the EVG's freebies from the Garden Club kit. Another tea-dyed, more of the scrapbook paper. Try to flip through these a little quicker if they don't have anything special on them. I really like that pattern of the tea-dye. And then this, I took book pages, recycled book pages. I just took several and sewed them together, made it nice and thick, and then sewed a piece of graph paper on that, and then had stamped or stenciled the doily shape stencil on there. And a couple more tea-dye paper tags, the smaller ones. And then here's some stenciling and some stamping on that tag. Here's another of the Easter freebies tag from the club. And then another stenciled. And then here's some stickers from Daphne's sticker album that I got. I love her. I love Daphne's diary and her products. And so I got her sticker album, and I love it. Here's another freebie. And I apologize, I don't remember the names of all these. I don't have the names, but they're all freebies if you're a part of the garden club. And then more scrapbook paper. Here's another coffee dyed tag, and I made a pocket here, and it has a little flip up. It's got sari ribbon and a piece of ephemera, and then it's just got the little magnetic flip up corner there. And then this is just a piece of scrap paper that I shaped the corners with. I think this is Today and Forever Punch. I think that's what it's called. I need to look that up to make sure. Put that in there. So, you know, that's ready to go to journal on, or it's ready to go to pop into a journal that you're making. And so this is a very handy thing to have. Here's another one of the tags from the Victorian romance journal kit, and I just took and sewed took little scraps of tea dye and made a little booklet. Just sewed it on there and then put some sorry ribbon on it. And then this is the London Bridge stamp. Little scrapbook card, or a tag. Then this is just some notebook paper in the pastel peach color. And did several of those in the shape of the tag. And more scrapbook and tea dye. And then here on this tea dyed one, I actually glued the lace on there with the little danglies. I thought that was pretty. And some more graph paper. Another freebie. Another freebie. And when you get these tags, you usually get a sheet of like 6 or 8. And so that's nice. And here's a coffee dyed with another Daphne sticker. Daphne's Diary sticker, I'm sorry. And then this was some paper that I had from one of the kits. And I took 2 of those and sewed them together back to back. And they're lined. It's got peaches in the background. Very pretty for a tag. Another little, it's got a little cup of coffee, and that's a Daphne's Diary sticker. A lot of tags on here, ladies. I mean, it's just a great way, again, to store them, use it as a journal, use it as a list, however you want to use, however you choose to use it. But when I saw the tags, I thought, I've got to make a tag booklet. So I really enjoyed putting this together. And then here is another one of the freebies. Here's another one of the tags from the kit. Put a little bit of lace right there. I stamped it. You can't see all the stamps, but I did put little stamps on there and just added to that. Sewed the coffee dyed tag on the back. This is part of Tim Holtz ephemera pack. A little butterfly there. Some more scrapbook. Some smaller tags. Another one of the freebies. And then this is a stamp that I had stamped this image of this girl, and then I watercolored her with the Tim Holtz water pens with the Dilutions paint in them. So that's a lot of fun to do. More scrapbook, and then here's a, this is a chipboard sticker. I can't remember the brand of that. Another doily. I love the way that, as you can see, because I've done it a lot through here, I loved that doily stencil. I just enjoyed that so much. I think it looks great with the tea dye too. Here's some line paper, and this is actually from one of the kits also. Debbie has a line paper in there, some graph paper, tags, more of the scrapbook, some graph. I hate to bother you with all the plain ones, but show you what all we have in here. Here's another freebie, and then here is the back page. Here's the back page, coffee dye, and when you flip it over, you see the tag there on the back, which I put some little braided trim on there, fringe, and sew that around there. So that is my tag journal / notepad / how to store your tags, so you'll have them right at hand, storing them beautifully while you're making your journals, and you'll have all these tags ready to put in your projects or use as a to-do list or a journal, however you want to use it. But I loved it. I love the large tags. If I had a book just of these, I would love it, because these tags are gorgeous, and there's so many things you can do with them, so many ways to decorate, so many things you can add to them and embellish them. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy, and have a great day. Make something fun.